Hi everyone, today we have Shuhul with us.
Hi.
Hi Shuhul, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good too, thanks for asking. Let's just start
Sure.
with your introduction.
Sure. I have completed my graduation from MIT Pune, which was accredited to University of Pune, Savitribai Phule Pune University.
Okay.
I have completed my engineering in 2020, and I am more into this data science from like past 1 to 2 years, and that is all like about myself. And apart from this, my hobbies are like I play cricket. I am a national level player in that. And also like I love to read blogathons and all of data of AV as well.
Okay. So engineering in which domain?
I have done my engineering in computer science.
Computer science, alright, that's great. So what made you switch your domain, your career from computer science to data science?
Yeah, actually this was a bigger transition of my life. Was when I was completing my graduation, my final year, I had to choose one of my projects, and what I see is that the data is the most powerful thing in the world. So I prepared a final year project in the same domain, and I had a decent level of knowledge in that. I also published different kinds of research papers in the same. So I wanted to do well in this particular field only, apart from others, because I had a slightly more inclination towards it, because as I told you, my final year project was also on this. So like after my graduation, I got into the more research kind of a thing. I started to research different kinds of domains, like different ML, neural network things, and I actively participated in different hackathons organized by Analytics Vidya and also Kaggle. So all these things helped me, and also I developed the interest in the same. So this is all why I chose this data science as my career.
Okay. So now currently you're doing as a senior analyst at WNS.
Yes.
Wow, well, congratulations
Thanks
for that. So what is your role there?
Actually, it is the role which I am doing is of a data engineering process. Basically, this role is a thing like, suppose I have an end user, like suppose my clients are Kroger. So I suppose they are a retailer market kind of a thing. So I take a like whole of a data from the end users, and then convert it and do different kinds of transformations, everything that stuff, and then store it in the Azure data lake. Why I store it? Because majority of data science run different kinds of ML algorithms on it. So it is kind of, I use tools such as NiFi, and I study different kinds of Hadoop, Spark, etc. These kinds of a thing. So this is mainly of a thing like all the data ETL pipelines are being made by us only.
Okay. So when was the point when you have decided that yes, I want to pursue my career in data science only?
So actually it was a thing like I only wanted to do what I feel excited about. So this was a thing like I had already prepared a lot of projects in this, and also there was one moment in my life which made me more interested towards this. It was like my brother who he got rejected in one of the companies, and the reason of it was that he had some medical issues. Suppose like his family was having some diabetic background, so he was just being he just got rejected only because there were some medical policies of different companies. So he got rejected, and the main surprising thing about that is like the reason of the rejection and how they traced that thing was like different kinds of bills which were being paid by different hospitals. Through that particular reports and bills, they backtraced his all of the like family chart who were having these diabetes, and he just got rejected due to that particular reason. So this made me analyze that this is the thing which will like rule in next 10 years. It is for sure, because data is one thing which will expand over time. So this is the thing, that is why I thought of giving it a shot.
Okay. So basically what were the challenges you have faced while making this transition from an engineering background to data science? What were the challenges right there?
Actually, to be honest, there were some challenges. Suppose, like initially, there was a like the data, the like the learning which had to be learned now. That was not a structure. Like a person who is learning a data science by own. This is a like a tremendous kind of a data is available, or different tremendous kind of a knowledge is available. So it is quite difficult to track all of those, and if a person doesn't have any structured thinking, or if a person doesn't have a structured syllabus, you can say, he or she will not understand what is to be implemented. So initially, that like I didn't know where I was standing, what is my market value, how I am able to understand that what I am implementing is it being used in the market as well. Is like there were some challenges, but like as I said, like doing different kinds of practicals and also joining this analytics with also helped me in this, because it gave me a project like experience which helped me to analyze how this data industry works, and this helped me in like my it helped me to grow as a in data science industry.
Okay, so as you have said that you are very keen about things, and so why did you choose any certification or online course or program rather than studying on your own?
So basically, what I told you earlier also, it is all that we need a confined syllabus. When you will try by your own, it is not defined like what you have to study, and there is not a what you say. There is not a like step by step or like syllabus. A person may randomly choose one topic and then go to other. There are chances that he may not get a link of the different things. So that is why I chose certifications, because they provide you a more confined syllabus, and it helps you to remain focused to it, like to the main gist of the data science as well. It is not something like you will study and you don't know whether it is being implemented in market as well or not.
Okay, so there are so many online platforms which are offering their programs and courses. So why did you just choose Analytics Vidya?
So basically, I actively follow our Kunal sir in LinkedIn, as well as in I too admire him for what he has done in data science industry. So the thing was that in my third year as well, I had my subject like ML in that. So there were various difficult topics which weren't I was not able to understand it by just reading a bookish knowledge. So there were different kinds of blogs written on Analytics Vidya, which helped me. So this was first initial thing which helped me. Afterwards, during my after my graduation, when I started to do some hackathons and all, I was more into this why this is happening and that is happening. And then also when I come to understand about all of these things, then there are various kinds of certifications which are being provided everywhere. So Analytics Vidya was the one, because their content was good, and also I had there was 100% placement opportunity. I do agree, everyone gets a bit what you say, inclined towards it when you see 100% tag in that. So these were some things which I thought is very difficult, which is very important for a person to join. Okay. So that is what I want.
Okay. So what was the key feature of Analytic Vidya's bootcamp program that fascinated you the most to join this?
So actually there was a very structured way of thinking, and it was not something like everyone, whoever is not even of a technical background, he or she can easily understand if he or she has a plan of getting into a data science industry. Yeah, there are some hurdles which you will face initially, because there are some Python language which you have to study. But as of now, I didn't had some hurdles in this Python. But yeah, also apart from this Python, they provide a self-paced course which is of NLP and computer vision. That helped me a lot in diversifying my knowledge in the data science domain.
Okay.
So these are.
So my question was, before joining the bootcamp program, what was the feature that attracted you to join?
Okay, there were two factors. One was I was a big fan of Kunal sir, and second was of the 100% placement program.
Okay.
That these are the two things, because initially a fresher has difficulty in getting a data science industry, because there are different kinds of experience which you required initially. So providing all these stuffs by data like analytics Vidya, it was a key feature for me to enroll in it.
Okay, all right. So one more thing you have just said that you were very fond of researching things and you were into it. So after, what were the differences you have came across after joining Analytic Vidya's bootcamp program and before joining it? So what were the differences, because you have already been into this data science and these stuffs, you used to read blogs and everything, but after joining our program Analytic Vidya's bootcamp program, what would have been the differences you would have faced?
To be honest, I would not have ever learned this NLP and computer vision, because there is a it has a very language you can't, it is very difficult kind of a thing. So when I joined bootcamp, I had a prior knowledge of this ML as well as Python, but what I found that these bootcamp is not limited to only this ML or ML or Python thing. It is the whole data science industry, which they provide you a project kind of experience. So so what I feel is that this bootcamp helped me a lot in diversifying my knowledge in the one is my ML. They strengthened my ML knowledge. There were some things which I had not previously known, because there are some things you miss out when you learn by yourself. These particular doubts were being held. Okay. There are continuous lectures and everything. There are also active mentors which address your queries actively. So these all were the factors which helped me to help me to progress, and all this led this bootcamp helped me in growing my personality. And second is being a time focused person. There were some different assignments given which were to be completed within a given time, which a person lacks in if a person is not in a boot camp or something like that, he has to just simply define some he finds a problem statement, but he has not a time constraint, which is a must in a industry level. So this bootcamp helped me becoming a bit more disciplined. And also, as I told you, the neural networks, ML, all these stuff were being actively addressed.
Okay, so if we are talking about talking about the self-study and joining a program, so what was the role of mentors or trainers right there throughout your journey?
Actually, mentors are required everywhere, because you don't know where do you stand in a current life. I am studying, but I don't know how I am where I am standing in apart from my counterparts. Where is my position? The mentors gave us assignments and they reviewed it, and we there were 2 to 3 friends which were also which became in this bootcamp as well. So we just compared our this reviews and all. Then there were things which were discussed, this is the thing you are lagging. There was a very friendly manner approach which were being used, and it would haven't been possible if there was no mentor or something like that. So what I feel that you will do a project if no one is there to review you, or if there is no one to tell you what you are doing wrong, then that is of no use. That knowledge is of no use. So what I feel that is why these mentors are very important.
Okay, so what went into the preparations for getting placed in a company like WNS?
So basically, it is not we just focused on our keys foundation, and I focused more on this ML as well as neural networks Python part. And rest on the interview, it was very I didn't find it quite difficult or something like that. It was quite good, and I think majority of content was being covered.
Okay, but when you are going to face an interview in a company like WNS, it of course it is a lot of pressure. on your mind because you're going to face an interview in that a company, like because everybody wants to get placed in a company like WNS. So what was the role of the boot camp, like Analytic Vidya's boot camp program, to help you? How did they just help you to
there are like after completion of like ML and different Python, there are like mock sessions held. So that mock sessions definitely help you to gain some confidence in you. So those things help you a lot. Like it make you industry ready, interview ready. Like bootcamp helped me like taking different kinds of mock sessions, which helped me like.
Okay.
So that helped me to crack. You can say that it helped me to crack the interview. That I was full of confidence because of that. So there were some mock sessions also.
Okay. So, why there was a time when you felt a need to uplift yourself, uplift your skill set, of course, to pursue your career in data science. That why there was a need? Why you felt like, yes, I should just enhance my skill set by joining a program?
Yeah, like earlier I told you, like the power of a data, and what I believe is that the data is one thing which won't be stopped, and it will exponentially grow. And also different kinds of data are being used in different kinds. Nowadays we see different kinds of like automatic cars are used, which also works on the same kind of a data only. So these all things will always grow, what I feel. That is why I joined it.
So would you let us know that what projects have you just covered in the program?
There were different kinds of projects which were mainly of NYC taxi fare prediction
that you have covered
and also
program.
Yes, and also loan prediction kinds of classification problems.
Okay.
And apart from this, different kinds of like Python problems were given, because mainly companies ask for like like Python codes in your initial interview level. So there were these kinds of projects which were being used, and they actively tell you to like participate in different hackathons.
Okay, so that helped you to enhance your implementation techniques and everything. All right. So now since you have been placed in WNS, so do you feel a batch of students with shared goals and help to enhance your skill set and enhance your knowledge about a subject or a specific thing?
What I feel is, it is not something like you should be able to whatever is being taught in bootcamp, you should practice it rigorously, because it is a thing like majorly people do think that after completing just learning different kinds of theory, they think that they know this data science ML, but this is totally wrong, because in the real life the things happen quite differently. You have different kinds of feature engineering, feature selections, or different kinds of model building techniques which you have to use, and this is not possible if you don't have any proper guidance, or if you don't have any proper supervision. So what I feel is that for any person who is coming to data science industry, he or she should work actively on the projects rather than going for a theoretical knowledge, because it is more of a practical implementation rather than going for a theoretical knowledge.
But the thing I want to ask here is that, do you think a shared batch, a batch of students where you shared same goals, of course, help you to each other to uplift each other?
Definitely it does help, because when you do something, when you review, as I told you, when you review and participate in participate actively in hackathons, there are different hurdles which you and your friends might face. So there are chances that you may solve his problem and he may solve your problem, and in fact it will definitely help, because when you share your same goal, you have you have a energy which is channeled in one direction only, and it will definitely help. Like having a good environment will definitely help, and good friends.
All right. So throughout your whole journey, specifically talking about this bootcamp program, Analytic Vidya's bootcamp program, so there must be a point that there must have been a point where you felt like, no, I cannot, get through it. I should just give up. Where you must have been feeling like, no, I cannot do it. So what was that lowest point in your journey?
No, actually, I didn't find any low point in me, but yeah, there were some like low moments when I got rejected from one or two companies, but that is not the case. Like I focused more on the knowledge, as like I knew that the knowledge, if you acquire some knowledge, you will definitely get placed anywhere. So I didn't find any like lows or anything.
But
in my
still,
journey.
it needs a lot of consistency and patience to.
Yeah, that happens, definitely. That happens when you have a friends, when you discuss with them, when you ask some queries, they solve it, and this gradually happens. But the main thing which is that you have to be like hardworking, and you have to be focused towards your goal.
Okay.
That is what I believe, that like don't go for the results, like don't go for, pardon, don't go for the, like just like you go for the lows, like you are low, what will happen. You should rather more be focused, like I have to do well, I have to be knowledgeable as much as I can.
Okay.
That is what I think.
All right, thank you. So, one more thing I want to ask, that if you'll have to, explain our Analytic Vidya's bootcamp program in a line or in a phrase, how would you just frame it? How did it help you, or how did just, this program changed your life in that aspect?
This bootcamp is fabulous, and it is a family. It is not something like which every like what do you call it, which every company provides you, like the certification. It is more like the first day when I joined here, the first thing which I found like very appeasing was like the Kunal sir said that this is not a bootcamp program. We are developing a family, and we as like for us, like for newbies, it is quite like heartwarming that a person says like this, and it is like you are a part of a family. And like saying this, I definitely will sum up like Analytics Vidya is a family, and and I think it will do great, because I have been there and I know that bootcamp, if you are serious, you will get a result eventually.
Yeah, of course, every candidate joining the program is
Yeah.
a family for us.
Yeah.
So, do you think your journey of the bootcamp program with Analytics Vidya is going to end here after the completion of the program?
No, I don't think so. Not ever, I guess, because families are forever. So
Yeah.
I don't think this would happen.
All right. So, would you like to give some suggestions or advice to people who are looking forward to have a career in data science or in this domain?
I will just say, be optimistic. If you are finding something, if you are finding some interest, go for it, and always go for a like practical based learning rather than going for a theoretical one.
All right. Thank you so much, Shohul.
Thanks a lot.
That was a nice conversation with you.
Yeah, most
So nice having your experiences with us. So thank you so much.